Welcome to the lesson on the knobbed cylinders. This is a sensorial lesson because what your child is going to learn is they're going to be working on their pencil grip, but also they're going to be learning sizing and dimension and matching. Here's what you'll need for the lesson. This is a Montessori cylinder block. It's actually quite heavy, so when your child takes it off of a shelf, it's very centering for the child to pick it up and have to walk it to their work area. Today we're going to show you this lesson on a rug, but this is typically done more effectively on a table. This block consists of 10 cylinders, as is consistent with everything in a Montessori classroom in sets of 10. And this is the first block. Everything will be on this block the same height, so what we're teaching is really difference in diameter. With this presentation, you're really going to have patience. But remember, the reason why we present everything so slowly and precisely is because the child is absorbing everything you're doing. And what you'll find is amazing is sometimes you'll watch the children almost mimic you exactly. So I am going to do this lesson very precisely. Also, the smallest or the thinnest cylinder will stand up more effectively on a table or a very flat surface. We're doing this on a rug, and so sometimes this cylinder won't stand up completely. Even on a table, sometimes it doesn't want to stand up, so I will lean it just against the cylinder block. Here's how you do the lesson. That's the first lesson. There's no language needed. You don't need to even talk about diameter or sizing. What you're teaching here is the visual fascination about the difference in size. Another variation, or the next time you bring this out, once your child is curious, you can introduce. This is thin. You can show them. Thick. Thick. You're being very simple with language, and that's all you need to do. Thin, thick. If you'd like, you can say, can you show me which one is thin? Which one is thick? And if they get that, you can continue on even farther. What is this? Thin. What is this? Thick. The next time, if it looks like they've got that figured out, what you can do is show them how to bring them all out out of order. And then I'll show you how to do that lesson. Okay, so now they're all out of order. And the first time you're showing your child this, you can have fun with it. And take one of these. And so on. You don't need to use language. Your kids actually are going to get a real kick out of the looks on your face. You may feel a little silly, but it's fun because your child's going to go, no, that's not right. And eventually, they'll soon, as they work with this material more, they're going to have a better visual sizing discrimination, which is really amazing to see. At first, it's so bewildering to them to try to figure out the correct hole. Eventually, you'll see the pride in their face as they're able to just look and put it in the proper place. There are 4 cylinders in a Montessori class, cylinder blocks in a Montessori classroom. Each one presented by themselves using different descriptive language. So you get short and tall, or thin and thick. Eventually, and we'll show you with different MyWorks lessons, you can bring out a couple at a time, even 3 cylinder blocks at a time, as your child gets better with visual discrimination. Enjoy this lesson.